FightHype.com, on hand at the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. One of the hardest fisted men to ever walk the earth at 160 pounds. Your father.
Yes,
getting
sir.
some love this weekend.
Yes, sir.
How's that feel, first of all, before we get into boxing and all?
Yeah.
How's that feel for your dad?
Oh man, it's awesome. This is his third Hall of Fame induction,
Right.
and he's super excited. You know, he loves being appreciated. You know, he's worked hard, man. You know, his era was a tough era,
Absolutely.
and so it's really good to be recognized, and he loves it, man. So we're happy for him and here to support him and get it done. So yeah.
You got a favorite win from Pops?
A favorite win, I would say the Harold Graham win. That was at least the one I really like. I'm not sure about him, but you know, he was losing that fight. His eye was swollen. The referee said one more round, and then boom, slept him like that. I think that's my favorite win for him. Yeah.
That's crazy, because thought you would have said one of the big names, because he fought everyone.
Yeah,
Callum,
yeah.
Terry
Oh, boy.
Norris,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Gerald McClellan.
Yeah.
But to yourself, brother, you
Yes.
know, I know you're still the chef back
sir.
home in the Virgin
sir.
Islands, and,
Yes, sir.
but you used to do a lot of sparring with Triple G up at Big Bear.
Yep, 4 years of that.
Abel's gone now. I think
Yep.
that place isn't even around
Yep.
like it was.
Correct.
And Triple G was at his peak when you get through those rounds with him.
Right.
Do you think, how close is he to still that guy that you used to spar with heading into this Canelo fight?
Just from what I've seen, especially his last fight, I just don't think he is the same. I really like how he came on later though in his last fight. He looked more like himself. He was flowing more as himself. But he can't start slow like that with Canelo. His reaction times, you know, his body language has just been different. But I'm looking forward to see it. You know, the mind can do powerful things. So if he's in the right mindset, I think just like the first two fights, it could still be a good, competitive, close fight. But he just can't start slow, man. He can't, you know, be lethargic with his timing. His timing was a little off too that last fight. As long as he is in the right mindset, I think he'll do okay. And he's my boy, so I'm rooting for him. You know, he's my boy.
Of course.
Yeah.
But when I mean, he's 40 years old.
Right, correct.
But,
you know, age, age.
but what is it that isn't quite the same? Is it the speed? He was never the fastest guy.
No.
But it seems like
Yeah, his
he's
output
sluggish.
run,
Yeah.
and yeah, the timing, it's slower. He's not picking the right shots like he usually is. Sometimes he doesn't throw it fast, but he just throws the right punches. You just don't see it the same. It's not the same. So that worries me for the fight. But he's my guy, you know. So I'm hoping to see him pull out a good fight, at least make it competitive, and it's not just a landslide. So we'll see.
Did you ever talk with the old man about, I don't know, Pops, Triple G might have hit just as hard as you, and then he tells you, get out of here. He ain't, like, you know.
We've had that talk a few times. And we would say he's probably the closest guy to come to that one hard-hitting punch power. But still not like my dad. I still don't see any fighter today that I can say is a Julian Jackson. So he's close though. Triple G is probably the closest.
You got the heavy-handedness, but your dad had a little more snap,
That
more
snap,
speed.
correct.
on
Yeah,
it, right?
the way he delivered the punch was a little different. Yeah, so
Right.
yeah, I think my dad still has that edge. You know.
Triple G a little bigger, like a little bigger.
Yeah,
guy.
size-wise, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd have been fun.
Yeah, that'd have been a good fight.
Yeah. But back to the Canelo fight. Not getting off to a slow start. What does he do? Does he got to hit him with something hard early? How do you not allow yourself to get off to that slow start?
Yeah, he's gonna have to be aggressive at least the first 2 rounds, power-wise. That's gonna get Canelo thinking. So he's gonna have to land some really good shots early, so that Canelo just doesn't come off confident. You know, Canelo, if he gets confidence, like, it's over. And so he's got to start hard, at least land some good shots, and then probably taper back more like in the 3rd, 4th round.
Then he can start boxing.
Then he can
that's
box
what he's doing with Jonathan Banks.
Right.
He likes to fight behind that
Yes,
jab.
and the jab, which has been working for him.
Right.
You know, but for Canelo, you're gonna have to land something hard for him. Canelo to say, all right, let me stay smart. You know,
Right.
Canelo's gonna have to say that to himself. So I'm looking forward to that fight, though. I'm looking forward to watching it. I know a lot of people aren't super excited about it, but I am.
Did you used to spar ever with Murat Gasayev up there?
I did once, and Abel was like, "Nah, Julius, no."
He's too big.
He's too big, and I moved too much. I was too much of a mover. So he's like,
Yes, sir.
nah.
Well, why the hell would you stay in front of him?
Yeah, why? I'm like, yeah, exactly.
That's
So,
his only chance.
Yeah.
What's up, Hawk?
How you doing,
Oh,
Jim?
and congratulations again.
God
Your
bless
3rd
you.
Hall of Fame, brother. Yeah,
Yes,
we're just one of the greatest punches of all time, man.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it, man.
How's it feel to get in, once again, the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame?
Oh man, it's always I think a pleasure, and also it's surprising, to know that the hard work that you put out, you know, you're being rewarded for it, you know, and I'm really excited about that.
I joked around with Julius. I said, did you and Dad ever argue over who hit harder, Golovkin or you, at 160? And he said he still had to give it to you. He said,
yeah, well, you know, Golovkin is a tremendous athlete as well, and man, this kid is amazing. You know, he's a throwback. You know, I see him as a throwback.
He could have fought in your era.
Yes, you know, older fighter, old style. You know, and his dedication is amazing, and I think that's what makes a difference. You know, with him and the power that he develops. You know, it comes in you can be born with it, but you have to also practice it. You know, you got to bring it, you know, into fruition and nurture it. You know.
Like the technique of sitting down on the shots.
Sitting down on your body shots. You know, I think it's tremendous, man.
So that says a lot that you felt he could have fought with you and Tony and Gerald McClellan and Terry Norris. And that's really high praise because you fought in maybe one of the best eras in boxing history.
Serious, man.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes in boxing, you know. But again, I'm just glad to be a part of this boxing world, you know. Thank you very much.
I know the fans want to get to you. Do you think Golovkin can win that third fight with Canelo? Or is he too old?
I'll tell you what, I believe that there's a possibility. There is a tremendous possibility because of his power, because of, you know, his heart, you know, his dedication. I think it's going to be a good fight.
Thank you, Hawk, and enjoy all the love you well deserved. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, man.
Great punchers, and thank you, Chef.
Love, bro.
He's my brother, he's my friend.
James Smitty, baby. He's out dressed as everybody.